Let's talk loot boxes. Should you open them or should you keep them sealed? Give Wargaming money or not to give them money? Let's find out. We're going to be opening up 400 loot boxes, 200 on the NA server on my account that has pretty much all of the tanks except the new ones. And then on my EU account that has none of the tanks. And see how if we make out better on the NA or the EU. So stick around. We're going to go over that. We're going to talk about it, take a look and see how we do here today. The other thing that we're going to be looking at today is we're going to be doing just a quick event overview. So let's jump straight into that right now and take a look at what's going on with the new Waffenträger event. So Golden Blitzträger, then we're going to talk first about the streams. Keep an eye out. CCs will have the Golden Waffle again this year, which will give you a chance to earn a free exclusive box, if you will, or the paid box is what we're going to call them. There's also going to be drops happening on the 19th of September from 12 till September 22nd, 12. So probably that's Friday to Monday is my guess. And then again on the 26th from 12 to 12. Now, this is in my local time, so which is a really bizarre time zone, which is Atlantic Standard Time. So for you, if you go to this site, it will show your time zone. So there you go. 19th to the 22nd and 26th to the 29th. You have a chance to earn some keys for the E100 as well as a style, and then you can earn some boosters and a style on the following weekend. And then there's just right here for streams for drops. If you're wondering who has them, you just click on that and it'll take you to a stream that you can choose to watch. There you have it. Next, we're going to talk about the event. What do I get from the event? All right, so what you're going to get is deploy the Blitzträger off E100. So you're going to go out, you're going to progress through the line with the Blitzträger, then you're going to, with the Harriers. As you make progress, you're going to earn progression rewards. Here they all are. You're going to get, you know, a day of premium, woo, 1.15 million credits. That's kind of nice. The battle pass points, 175 of them. It's enough for 3 levels and half of another one. 1,000 components and 3,000 bonds. They've been, I don't know what's going on. Wargaming's been giving out bonds like they're freaking candy lately, which I'm okay with. Let's go. We need bonds. And then we got the keys, the Blitzträger E100 keys, which is fantastic. A bunch of decals. You get 3 Paradoxmodul boxes. So those are the boxes that can give you tanks, free XP, gold, all that kind of stuff. Science, more decals, 2D styles, more decals, and then a medal. So overall, I'm kind of okay with the progression rewards. The 3,000 bonds is really nice. The 1,000 components is great. The battle pass points, the credits in the boxes. I mean, those are all really nice things. And this purple style looks kind of cool. So check that out. Now, what boxes, what are we going to get from them? I'm sure everybody by now has already gone over this and knows. So I'm just going to do a quick overview. There's 3 new tanks, 2 tier 9s and a tier 8. Just so you know, something funny, the tier 8 tank destroyer has the same penetration as the tier 9, which is really bizarre. Then we got the Term, which is great, the SFAC, the Model 6, the DZT, and the 590. Recently, they buffed the 590, so take it out and check it out. Then you have an opportunity to win some gold 20% of the time, apparently, as well as some free XP, some days of premium, which I'm pretty sure a lot of us already have, but there is a lot of returning players, so this could be super beneficial for those players. Personal reserves, credits, universal manuals, XP manuals, and you're good to go. So, you know, just get in there, play the mode, get the free stuff, watch the streams, get the free stuff, and hopefully you get super lucky with your free boxes. Now, if you finish it and you get your progression done, leave in a comment below what you got out of your 3 free boxes. I would love to hear it in the comments and respond to that, because I think it's really cool if you get something fun and it's cool to share that. If you get nothing, feel free to share that too and be like, boo. You can do that. It's fine as well. All right, now let's move on to the next part, which is the bundle. The event runs from September 19th to September 30th. So you have all that time. And here's the odds that we were just talking about for getting out of the paid crates, if you will. I just want to say thank you, Wargaming, for not making them at least tiered loot boxes, because that would have been shitty. So yeah, let's take a look here. And this is what you get out of them. So 100% chance to get one of these things. Hopefully not a lot of these, and hopefully 500,000 universal manuals, because gosh knows I need credits. Then also down here, you have 100% chance of receiving one of these. Down here, I'm really hoping more for the XP and the credits right now. The days of premium I don't really need, and the free XP to crew not really needed as well. Then we move on. You have a chance, 20% chance of getting 250 or 500 gold, or 5,000, 15,000, 35,000, 75,000, or 250,000 free XP. The 250,000 free XP would be crazy, would be wild, considering it costs 1,000 gold to get 25,000 free XP. So if you hit that, man, you've hit the lotto. Next, we have, these are the vehicles. We just talked about them. So we're good to go. Here's your bundles. Don't really need to go over it. And if you're interested, there's a brief overview of what each vehicle is. This is the tier 8 medium. I'm just going to leave it on the screen for just a second. Then there's the Sentinel, the heavy tank. Then there's the TD. And then there's a little brief overview of how to play them and what their play styles are. So feel free to watch that if you want to learn a little bit about them. I will have tank reviews coming out for these tanks, hopefully by the end of the weekend. So check those out when they do drop. So yeah, this is kind of the rest. Now let's get straight to it. Let's do box opening. This is my NA account. We're going to open 200 boxes, and we're going to open the first 5 as singles, and then we're just going to do them by 5s, just so that we kind of get an idea. We don't need to watch the video. We already went over it. So let's do it. Let's open the first 5. See how we do. Day of Premium, Universal Guide. $250 gold, 100,000 credits in the Combat Reserve. And let's keep going. Let's do one more. And now we're just going to do them by 5s. Just for time speed's sake. I know it's not super fun to watch people open these, but I do want to do this just to show people kind of the odds that you're going to get, and hopefully see if it's worth it to them or not. So we're just going to make it quick, and then we're going to take a look at the end what we get. 500 gold's nice, and the 250,000. Okay. So we made, on this one, we made 550,000 credits and 1,000 gold. Still no tank, though. We're going to be getting a tank here soon because we're approaching our 50th box, if they have that mechanic still. Which I think they do. Yes, they do. On the 50th box. On the 50th box, we got our first vehicle. I kind of like the factory setting. It's kind of fun. The Sentinel. Sorry, guys. There's not much to say here. We're just kind of opening boxes. Probably have Stormcar speed this up so you all don't have to watch all of this nonsense. But I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm walking out of this with a lot of credits. I can tell you that already. 15,000. We still haven't hit a big XP yet, though. We still haven't hit a big XP. So it's very rare to get that big XP. Here it comes. This is our 50th box. And again, on the 50th box, we got a new tank. So far, we've opened 100 and got 2 tanks. Looks like the TD. It's holding pretty true for me on an account that already owns all the tanks. It seems to be holding very true that it takes the 50 to get it. Oh, that's a bad open. This is okay. Here we go. And we're going to get the last tank right now. Not bad. So, 150 boxes, 3 tanks. All right, let's go. 50 boxes left. Will we get another tank before pity? That's the question. It is feeding me credits like a mofo. Ooh, 35,000. That's nice. That's 1,000 gold right there. 15 left. Still no bonus tank. Hey, DZT. All right. So, it took me 190 boxes to get 4 tanks and to get that 10,000 bonus gold. So let me know below if you wound up getting more than I did, because I got 4 tanks and 200 boxes with only 1 dupe. Let's take a look at the stats really quickly on the NA. For 150 boxes, it would cost me $201 for 50. So it would be about $270, I'll say, for 200 boxes. 270 bucks, we'll say, in that ballpark for that. So for $270 is 4 vehicles, which is 2 tier 9s and a tier 8. So they average about 40 to 50. They're about 50 to $60 each. So $180, we'll say, or 100. Let's even go a little lower. 150. We'll put them at 50 each. So 150 bucks for the vehicles plus the compensated vehicle, which is the gold. So that's about another $110. So it's for the gold and the credits alone. Is the value there? I'd like to say yes, the value's there. Is it a lot of money? Yeah, of course. It's a digital currency. But I feel for the gold, the vehicles, the credits, at least it's not tiered loot boxes where you have to spend potentially up to, $1,700 to get, 5 vehicles. With this, at least okay, I don't have the 3. I have all the other vehicles and I'm missing the 3. You only have to buy 1 set of 150 and you're going to get guaranteed to get those 3 vehicles. So are they better than the tiered loot boxes? For sure. For sure. I would like to hear what you guys think down below. At least this way you know what you're getting for the value that you're getting, and you know what you're buying. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Made me a little bit more wealthy, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that watched my stream at all, I am up to 20 million credits. No, those are my credits. Get out of here. So let me know if you had better luck than I did on that. We're now going to switch over to my EU account where I don't have any of the tanks. And we're going to take a look at it and see what my luck is on my EU account where I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Let's go check it out. See, which one do I want? We're going to grab this one just so I can play with my friends on the EU server and have all the tanks. So let's take a look. What vehicles do I actually have on this account? Not very many. Let's get rid of this. My vehicles. So I got the PZ54. So do we have any of the loot box tanks that are in the ones that are there? Borat, Valiant, Contradictus, G-Sword, DZT. So I have the DZT. So out of all of the ones that are available, I have the DZT. Okay, so that's good to know. So the DZT is off the table. We're going to open the 200 boxes now on EU and see if my luck is better. We're not going to have the animation. Let's see how it does. Let's start it off. So this is an account that only has 1 of the premium tanks. Okay. We've already got 1 tank and we're only 20 boxes in. And it's one of the new ones. So we've got 1 already and we've only opened 20 boxes. Keep that in mind. Let's keep going. We got another one. 25 boxes. We've got our 2nd tank already. This is an account that doesn't have the premiums. Very interesting. All right. So in the first 50 boxes, 2 tanks. Let's keep going. We're going to be getting close to the pity box right now. Boom. What do we get? The WZ116. Okay. 70 boxes. We're 70 boxes in. 70. And we've got 3 tanks. This is a great tank, by the way. Next. Lots of credits again. Lots and getting some golds, which is nice. We're getting close to the pity. There it is. All right. So we now have all 3 of the new tanks plus the Model 6. How many boxes have we opened so far? Lots of XP on that one. 85. So we're 115 boxes and we have 4 tanks at 115 boxes. We're getting close now. So we're guaranteed 1 more for sure. Just with the mechanic. Here's 1. Let's go. And it is the term. All right. So 5 vehicles in 160 boxes. All right. We got a sixth vehicle now, the 590. All right. So 180 boxes, 6 tanks. And my last 5. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay. 200 boxes. We opened 200 boxes and we got 7 vehicles. So let's go back to modules. Let's take a look and let's go over our stats. 106 premium days, 7 vehicles, 7, 3 tier 9s and 4 tier 8s, 15.4 million credits, 150,000 free XP, 95 crew books, and 144 reserves. We came out way better on an account that doesn't have all the premium tanks. We came out way ahead. So my advice is, if you don't have a lot of the premium tanks, so far it seems like in our experience, it's a very small sample size. Remember this, very small sample size. This is only 200 boxes on each region, and one account that had all of the premiums except for the new ones, and an account that had all of them except one of one of them. So you be the judge, but it seems like the EU, I came out like a bandit compared to the NA account. The NA, I got 12,000 more gold, so that's more useful for me. But this account now, my EU account, now has tons of new vehicles, 35 million credits, 16,000 gold, and a bunch of bonds. So I think I did very well on the EU account, especially if you price it towards, that $270 that we were talking about. 7 vehicles for 270 bucks. I mean, let's just be real. At $40 a vehicle, it's 280. So, I mean, that's not counting the gold. That's not counting the premium days or any of that stuff. So if you're a new player coming back and you don't have a lot of those vehicles, this might be a good event to get caught up on some of that stuff. So in review, I'm just going to say this. Wargaming, thank you for not making them tiered loot boxes. There's still loot boxes. I feel that there's some value here. There's some gold value in it. There's tank value in it. I haven't played the new tanks yet. It's something that I will be doing and doing tank reviews on them. But this is better than the tiered loot box. Please don't bring those back. This was a way better experience. People know what they're spending and what they're getting for when they spend, and they don't have to try to guess or do crazy math calculations like we did last time. So thank you for that. Overall, I hope everybody likes the video. Hopefully you find it informative in some way, whether you want to buy them or not buy them, whether you think it's right for you or not. Leave a like or comment below. I appreciate you guys very much. And always have an amazing week. Cheers. Good vibes. Goose out.